finhealth's purpose is to provide a simple but robust, objective way to assess the state of your personal financial health. It compares your measures on 5 key indicators of financial independence against reasonable benchmarks. The key indicators are relevant regardless of current income, wealth, or stage of life. Should you currently not meet any or all of the benchmarks, the direction of any changes that could be considered to improve your financial health is implicit. We'll review the finhealth approach again in more detail later in this video. This is done in the context of comparing it with one of many other well-meaning but mostly inadequate attempts to help you assess the state of your financial health. In particular, I was excited to recently come across a 2020 article titled 5 Vital Signs to Check Your Financial Independence, written by Sarah Newcomb of Morningstar. It begins with a claim that finhealth endorses, and I quote, "Clear metrics towards financial independence can help you make better financial decisions." But in my view, the relationship of the metrics discussed to your version of financial independence are anything but clear. We'll explain in the rest of this video. Hi, I'm John Lesky, retired personal financial advisor and founder of finhealth, a guide to good financial health and your financial independence. Newcomb's 5 vital signs are summarised in this graphic. It suggests that you understand why each of the metrics is important, and the accompanying article explains how to calculate them. We'll examine each metric in terms of their relevance to your financial health or financial independence. Remember, we define financial independence as having sufficient accumulated investment wealth to support your desired lifestyle indefinitely, without the need to work. The first metric is net worth over time. It's suggested that for financial independence, your assets must be sufficient to generate enough income to fund both your lifestyle and any debts outstanding. Therefore, it's recommended that you should monitor changes in net worth over time. But just tracking net worth isn't very useful, in our view. The level of net worth you need for financial independence depends on 1. How you want your net worth split between lifestyle assets and net investment wealth, that is, investment assets less any outstanding debt. And 2, whether your net investment wealth is on track to be able to sustainably fund your lifestyle indefinitely. On its own, net worth is a very broad and potentially useless indicator of financial health. It only becomes meaningful when compared with other aspects of your desired financially independent lifestyle. The second metric is your debt to income ratio. This ratio is measured as your monthly debt payments divided by your monthly pre-tax income. For best borrowing rates, and as an indicator of good financial health, it's suggested that this ratio should be less than 36%. For good financial health, an understanding of the amount of and capacity to repay your debt obligations is critical. But other than a short-term focus on affordability, the metric provides little guidance as to how much debt is too much debt. For example, there isn't any link made to the importance of lifelong cash flow and the impact of debt on investment risk when considering the appropriateness of your current borrowings for achieving your version of financial independence. The third metric is months of safety/freedom that measures how many months of spending your current cash and cash equivalents could support. It suggests you should hold sufficient liquids to support looking for a new job or for unforeseen emergencies before tying up funds in risky investments. While I agree it's important to be able to fund your lifestyle for a limited time without needing to work, to give you short-term flexibility, this metric has little to do with real financial independence. That is, sufficient investment wealth to be able to support your desired lifestyle indefinitely without the need to work. A bit like the debt-to-income metric, it's a baby step on the path to good financial health. The fourth metric is the financial independence quotient. It's the proportion of your current cost of living that you could sustain from the income of your assets. For example, if you spend $100,000 a year and income from your investments is about $30,000 a year, your financial independence quotient is 30%. That is, investment income of $30,000 divided by spending of $100,000. It's claimed that the higher the ratio, the closer you are to financial independence. While the metric has more to recommend as a measure of good financial health than the first three, it too suffers from some serious shortcomings. For example, what you're spending now may be very different from what you would like to spend when financially independent. And income is only part of the return on growth investments. For financial independence, it's expected total, that is, income and growth, after tax return for risk taken on your investments that you should care about, not income alone. The fifth and final metric is financial stress. It's a self-assessed measure on a 10-point scale as to how you respond to the question, how often do you worry about your financial situation? With 1 being never and 10 being always. It's suggested that a lower number indicates better financial health. Or it could be simply putting your head in the sand and not facing up to reality. In my view, while interesting, the 5 vital signs provide little guidance as to where you are on the path to your version of long-term financial independence. They are far too simplistic, not prescriptive enough, and very much focused on those at the very beginning of their financial independence journey. In contrast, the finhealth framework is considerably more robust. It provides financial health indicators to measure how you're travelling in terms of 5 key questions that, in our view, need to be addressed for long-term financial independence. That is, 1, what's an appropriate balance between my lifestyle assets, for example, residence, holiday home, motor vehicles, boats, etc., and investment wealth? 2, how much money or investment wealth do I need for financial independence? 3, is my investment wealth held tax effectively? 4, how much investment risk should I take? And 5, am I taking that investment risk efficiently? The chart now shown provides suggested metrics that address each of these questions and benchmarks to enable you to self-assess where you are on the road to good financial health. For example, to answer the question, how much investment wealth do I need for financial independence? The appropriate financial health indicator to examine is called the retirement expenditure multiple. It measures your net investment wealth divided by your desired annual spending when financially independent and/or retired. A benchmark for financial independence of more than 25 years of annual spending is prescribed, assuming the age pension can't be accessed. So, if your version of financial independence is to be able to spend $100,000 a year in today's dollars indefinitely, the benchmark suggests you need to have accumulated at least $2.5 million, that is 100,000 multiplied by 25, in net investment wealth. Meeting or exceeding all the benchmarks indicates that you're in good financial health. A shortfall on one or more of the indicators isn't necessarily the end of the world, but does provide a catalyst to understand the reason for any shortfall and the direction of any action to take, if appropriate. For a more complete explanation of the FinHealth Guide to Good Financial Health, download our free What is FinHealth ebook or watch our What is FinHealth video blog series. While the FinHealth metrics may not be as apparently simple to understand and calculate as those offered by Morningstar, addressing them regularly will reward you with a good guide to the condition of your financial health. Hopefully, you found this video of interest. I'd like to know what you think. Please provide any comments or questions below. And finally, thanks for watching.